everyone. How are how are you today? How is everyone today? I got a fun sort of game to play today, and we're also going to have John on a little bit later here. And he's got a special offer for you guys also for astrology and getting some astrology charts or a membership. I'm going to start working on a membership for here too. I think we're going to be using an app, Buy Me a Coffee or something, or you can just do the membership uh, down below, and I'll have a book that's by my computer all the time to let me know that you have membership. And this way you'll be entitled to like maybe some free mini classes and stuff like that throughout the month. It'll be kind of fun. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, author, creator. I create and make so many things. I do so many different modalities of healing. And well, hopefully we get to see you in person and or on lives. I'm going to be doing a protection and cleansing devices class, which is really good. I did it this weekend at the fair. Um, People were really interested in the stuff that I shared. They were like, wow, it's amazing. One woman says, wow, it kind of scared me because they never knew how many things that are out there that you should be protected from, and how you can do it. People don't realize, even when you move to places, that the land carries certain entities or energies from previous owners. Could be from thousands of years ago. It could be just from the recent past life. So there's all sorts of things to be learned by this. And at the fairs, I'm actually doing a mini class on that again on October 26th in Waukesha. Is that 26th? Wait. Oh, yeah, October. I'm not looking at the wrong day. Yep, on October 26th in Waukesha, when we do another fair, I'm going to be holding the little mini class there. But I'm going to be offering basically the full Monty, the information, everything written down for you, things like that online. So if you're interested, please drop me a note and let me know. And we are going to do something really super fun today, a couple different things. We're upping our game here, making things more exciting, more fun. But I'm going to just bring you over to this little board and give you a sneak peek. This is going to be a play board we have here. There's numbers on each square. Each thing right now today is going to be worth $5 or more. I usually have the $10 board I like to bring to the fairs, but this is a little $5 board, and we just asked to add $2 for shipping. If you're nearby, you don't have to add that. And of course, it's more money for shipping than that, but I will pay the difference. I just want to make things fun, give you guys a chance to win something. So this is going to be something for today. I got to find my 12 dice because there's 12 sections on the board here. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be fun. You get a chance to win something. And when we get to the $10 board, I'm probably going to put a bottle of my spray in there, and the spray is going to go on sale soon. Not quite yet. I might wait until after my last fair so I don't have to make a whole bunch more. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. But I will be definitely doing one very, very soon. So keep your eyes out for that. And so we're going to get started for today. And John will be joining us shortly. So let's see who all we have here. The spray is the best. Yes, it is, Robert. Thank you. When people yesterday were really funny about it. The girl across from you was selling sprays, and I'm listening to her. She's got like 2 ingredients in her sprays. I'm like, so not going to do it. You guys need to come over here to my space. Of course, I didn't talk to any of her customers like that. But I figured they'd eventually get to me and they'd find out. So you never hawk somebody else's customers. That's a big no-no. But anyway, it was a fun day. Wow. This is a Mangano stone, and it's really more pink, but boy, how it really shimmers. It looks white now, but if you put it under black light, it glows this really cool, shocking, like pink orange. Really neat. So one of my new stones from this weekend, I got a thing for fire quartz. Look at this beautiful piece. And when the light hits it right, it has a lot of rainbows in it. And we had a really, really cool vendor there. There's bunch of rainbows in this section, but you may not be able to see it with this monitor here. Or, well, with this camera I got. But anyway, that's a fire quartz, also known as hematoid quartz, I believe. And this is really a powerful healer, really good for so many things. And it always seems to be the thing I need because this is a golden healer, which is in the same family. And that was from the fair before. So I always try to collect one thing from the fairs. I do have a prophecy stone I got, but I have no idea where it went. So I have to dig that up too. But so that's my little adventures. And I'm going to say good morning. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Colleen. And good morning, everybody else out there that I don't see. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Kayla. J.E. Hey, we got a lot of people here today. LP. Let's see. Very pretty. Spray is the best. Yeah, so we're going to be doing some, like I said, some sales on the spray. Some really good sales. If you pass up the offer, it's going to be insane. So, all right. Just trying to make things, liven things up a little bit, make things fun. So let me go ahead and pull out my cards for today. Let's see what I got here. Oh, still unpacking. I've been unpacking stuff since like midnight last night, so forgive me. All right, let's just hope I don't lose my video. I gotta move this wire here. Never know when that's gonna happen. Let's see. Maybe I had my dice in here. It would be awesome if I did. Oh, there's my prophecy stones. Prophecy stones. They're very cool. These stones are making my hands tingle. I said, well, if they make my hands tingle, that means they need to come home with me. Got to buy even slightly bigger ones for the same price, but the ones that tingle are the ones that must be had. So we got those today. They remind me of Boji stones a little bit, but they're not. They're not that. It would really be awesome if I found that dice in here. I have cards that I can pull instead of the dice, so that's all right. Here's the decks that I used this weekend. And welcome to any newcomers, because I know I spread the word yesterday about our podcast. So welcome to all the newbies. All right, I think I got it. No, originally I thought I was doing dowsing classes at the fairs, but they had me down for cleansing and protection devices, so that's what I did. All right, Spirit, using this deck. Morning, Lisa. You know, Georgie had hurt himself. We don't know exactly what happened because nothing feels broken, nothing's swollen, but he's been limping. He absolutely will not stand on his foot. But I'll tell you what, that little boy's a pro, man. He gets around like nobody's business, especially if there's a toy to be had. I mean, his ability to still want to play and everything is great. So that's good. His spirits are up and he can get around on 3 legs like nobody's business. But we still want to know what's going on with him. And yeah, I should take time out now that I can slow down a little and see if I can do a little reading on that. Sometimes I can't even take care of my own business, All right, Spirit. What's best going to help everyone in their path in life for this week of September 15th, 2024? Help me pick the proper card that best help everyone in their path in life. 11 in the chat. 13 now. All right. Okay. 2 came out. I'm getting this a lot yesterday, too. I think I want to pick one card, and it's like, nope, 2. All right. So the first one we have is Wolf Pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others. Sorry, I got to rest my arm here. You got to help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. So in other words, you do put up with a lot, but you might be calling forth to be the way shower to others who might be lost, or maybe they're new at this, and maybe you're giving them some hope and their soul a little respite. So pay attention to people who really need you or need some guidance, because they'll probably be coming to you now. The world is a crazy place. People really need something to hold on to, maybe some little help to gain their bearings. That could be going through a trying time. A lot of people and pets seem to be leaving the earth at this time too, which is very interesting. I did just lose another friend, John Morgan. He used to run the Aquarian Gardens. He owned it, and he will be missed by many. If it wasn't for him, many of us would not have met or had a really nice place to gather, because Aquarian Gardens was a holistic healing center. Many events being held there, many really cool people. I actually lived there for 2 years. And yeah, it was interesting. Jasmine loved it there when I had my girl Jasmine. She could just run and be free. So this is the Pathfinder. You may be helping people to find their paths, guiding them in the right directions, and so forth. The next one is Orca Whale Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. You know, all these people in your life, whether they brought you turmoil or if they brought you love and light, guidance, directions, teachers, healers, whatever, these people are put in your life for purposes and for reasons. So when things did get tough, and again, this is the kind of, you're returning the favor. You're being to other people what people were being to you. And everybody should be looked at as a treasure. Even the things that you don't like in someone is showing you what it is that you don't want, you can't tolerate, or maybe there's something in yourself that's similar to that you never realized or recognized before that needs healing. Maybe you become that person because you hated it so much in somebody else. Now that's why opposites attract. Because a lot of times when we look at the mirror, we do not like that. And it just shows us that, we're always annoying to somebody else in some sort of way, whether we're too happy or too short or short-sighted. There's always something that someone doesn't like about us or they're jealous over. So do things differently. Make sure you're doing the things that you would like to do for your life. There is no time like now. Time is speeding up. I've had discussions with many people over this weekend that karma is speeding up, time is speeding up. So it's time to really get a hold of the reins and start moving forward on your dreams and aspirations, because there is no time like now. And, I hate to even keep saying it, but these elections and stuff, you just don't know what's going to happen, how short your time of freedom to experience what you like to experience is either. So let's do it. Do it now. No time like the present. All right. Maybe throwing his paw. We were looking for stingers, and I was looking for any of his toe pads and stuff being swollen, and they're not. And boy, he runs for cover of daddy every time I try to touch his feet. He's like, "No, Dad, Mom's trying to play with my feet. Stop! It hurts. Save me." No, that was the first thing to look for yet. All right, Spirit, for the soul card for today. What is the best soul card to help everyone in their path in life? Let me pick the proper card. All right, let's see. I'm going to get two of these. I got one today. Don't forget, these are the good ones for screenshots. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Everybody should have boundaries because people will take advantage of your kindness and your time, your knowledge, things like that, which is all right when you have the time and you're in the mood to share. But I know we need to do that, but at the same time, everything should be with measured generosity. You can't let everybody use up the well of your energy, or you will have nothing left for yourself. And then who and how are you going to help anyone else? Right? Okay. To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our needs, desires, and feelings and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. Today is soul action. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. You are an empath. You can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. You're here to experience, to fix yourself, and to help people along the way, just even sometimes by being around you or watching how you handle situations is really helping them by leaps and bounds. Okay, today's mantra: I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. So, you can teach people all day long to do it, but if you continue to do it for them, they're going to depend on you to do it for them, and they're never going to do it for themselves. You are not here to live their life for them. You are here to live your life and be a way shower. You can show people how, but it's like you can bring a mule to water, but you can't make them drink. It's that kind of thing. All right. All right, Spirit. It's best going to help everyone in their path in life. Allow me to pick the proper card or 2 cards that best helps them. Ooh. So right along with this, I think we were getting this last week too. If you start doing what it is that you are supposed to be doing right now, now's the time of great prosperity, fertility. Whether it could actually be pregnancies, it could also be abundance, could be getting income in your career, it can be gaining all that you love, appreciate, and desire. The libido peacock also means this could be bringing up your sexuality. Your kundalini could be on fire, which means this could really ignite your creative abilities. So your creative abilities could be off the charts here pretty soon. But utilize that because you can be bringing in great prosperity by utilizing what you love, what you crave, what you desire. So do that. It's really time to be the best that you can be that creative person. A lot of times people can go sexually insane when your energy is trapped in your lower chakra. And if you can visualize that red and orange flame burning up through all your chakras, coming out through the top of your head, you can be clearing away all the blocks that are in there. It's a really good visualization technique, good for meditation, and it clears away the energy so you can be free flowing. You're using that creative energy for everything in your life, not just what might be stifling you, not making you feel like you're going sexually insane. But it will enable you to be able to put that creative energy to good use wherever you can, because not everyone can experience the sexuality of it with a significant other. But yes, I'm going to say it here on the show. There are toys. There are things you can use, male and female, if you really need to get those desires out and you do not have a significant other. But when you do have that energy flowing, it is the most creative energy, because just think it is the reproductive system too. So that's where life is created. So you need to put some life back into your life and use this awesome energy that's available to you now. And they're telling me that this energy is really going to be very useful for you from now until like September 27th. So this card particularly is going to really be going towards the end of this month, possibly even longer, but it seems to be the strongest right now. So get those creative juices flowing and get something done with it. I mean, this is the time where all the fairs are really happening too for the fall season. So if you are creative at all, or ever wanted to experiment with something, now is the time. All right, now that we've covered that, we are going to go ahead and pick a trinket. Trinkets. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone on their path of life? Let me pick the proper trinket that's going to help everyone. What is it they need to know? What's going to be most helpful to them? All right, so we're going into contract time again, it seems. If you're making contracts with other people, whether it's on a purchase, maybe you're buying a washing machine, a car, signing a contract for a new home, place to live, things like this. You're going to contract between two people. Make sure you're paying attention to the fine print. Make sure you're writing any amendments in there that need to be made. The receipt of money, make sure, like if you have an ongoing case, you're not signing something, this is it, this is the complete payment and you're paid in full, because maybe there's more coming. And if you do that, you're not open to anything else. Again, people say, oh, that doesn't apply to you. Yeah, bullshit. Go ahead and say, then write it down, sign it, put your initials next to it, and I'll put mine next to it. Highlight things that need to be highlighted. Pay attention to things that maybe you might be overlooking, even on trips or journeys. There's giving me this added message that I've never got with this before. So if you're going on a long trip, make sure don't leave without getting a little tune-up to your vehicle. Checking your bags, making sure you got your tickets, or whatever else you might need, because you may forget things if you don't put them in a proper place where you can't miss them. All right. Also, we got the lucky rabbit's foot. I know I say it every time. It wasn't very lucky for the rabbit. I do feel bad about that, but it's purple too. So when you take the spiritual stance on things, I'm going to say that is the best way to create the proper flow for what it is you truly desire. And prosperity is definitely here for you. Luck is here for you. And the connection to all that is here for you. And that is really what's going to get you really, really far, is being really connected, grounded. Also, it's like earth and sky. It's not just grounding. It's also being connected to the universe, being connected to your guides, guardians, and angels, the helpers that can help you along the way, people that will help you notice the signs. Sometimes, don't forget, you have to ask for this. Allow your guides, guardians, and angels and ancestors in to assist you, show you a way. Please help me to see the signs or know the difference. Let it resonate with me, or however you have to grab my attention so I don't miss this opportunity, or I don't miss this directional, or whatever you may need. So utilize that. That's awesome. Okay. All right, I see John is here. That's good. He's waiting in the background. All right, so we're going to pick our stone for today. Stone. I have to add a stone for this, but not today. All right, Spirit. What is the best stone that's best going to help everyone in their path in life? It's good to utilize, wear, and carry with them for this week of September 15th. 2024. Come on, let's mix these up. What do I feel here? Ooh. All right, my hand did it again. I grabbed 2 sets of stones. It's so funny because Dreamer Weaver, you were just talking about this stone. This is the Bumblebee stone, right? Let's see if we can get it. There we go. Bumblebee 2 now, right? Show my age again. All right, so We had the bumblebee stone. That is really cool. I know the vibrancy, the vitality in life helps give you strength. Something very important about this stone, though, this is one of those stones that you should never use a watery elixir with. You should not put this in a glass of water. A good thing too is a lot of people use stones and you can drink the energy if you let it soak in a glass of water, maybe in the sunlight for a day. This is not one of those stones. This stone and malachite are poisonous. Do not ever do that. If it is not polished, you really don't want to wear it up against your skin either. This is a polished stone, so it's more protective, so you can use it that way. So let me go ahead and ask Google what this stone has to offer. Because I'm not super familiar. It's kind of new to me. All right, we got to get that out of here. What are the metaphysical properties of bumblebee stone?
According to the Crystal Apothecary Company, what is the spiritual meaning of jasper? Bumblebee jasper is a unique crystal healing stone that promotes strength, courage, confidence, and optimism.
Good for all this. So yeah, promote strength, courage, confidence, and optimism, which is what we need to move forward on our path to get what it is that we truly desire. It says ignored and bumblebee jasper, so it is a type of jasper. Helps us to ignore distracting thoughts and emotions, which, yes, they definitely get in your way, especially fear of failure. And we need to get rid of that. So again, like I say at every podcast, you can't make this shit up. This is definitely perfect for you to be able to move forward on your own desires. And let's see what else. I know there's got to be a little bit more. Emits a powerful energy that repels hexes and curses from other people. Interesting. This stone dissolves shame, worries, and mental pressures from social anxieties and other socialism situations. It's a strong earth stone that embodies within the stone energy of the volcano which it was born. So there's probably a lot more on it, so I ask that you go ahead and look into that. Now, this looks like a piece of quartz. Again, quartz amplifies everything, but I could tell by its matrix and the slight little purple here that this came from amethyst. So it could be amethyst, light amethyst, amethyst quartz. Any quartz is going to amplify your hopes, dreams, and desires. Also, amethyst is a stone of prosperity, meditativeness, so you can be more peaceful and focus on what it is that you do truly desire. What are the metaphysical properties of amethyst? All right. Really? That's all you're giving me? All right. Yeah. I think it's still thinking. Has anybody else's phone's been really acting goofy, running really slow and everything? What are the metaphysical properties of amethyst quartz?
According to KNESKO Skin, in addition, amethyst's unique metaphysical abilities are said to calm the mind and inspire a rejuvenating meditative state. Amethyst activates the third eye, crown, and etheric chakras, boosting cognitive perception, intuition, and feelings of connectedness with the universe.
This is what we need right now to actually get connected, to bring our mastery and what it is, again, that we desire. This is what the last 2 weeks have been about. We are gearing up because you have until the end of this month to put your intentions in motion. So this is really, really important stuff. So you can go ahead and look. There's like a million more things on amethyst and quartz crystal. So I suggest you definitely do that. All right. So at this time, yes, thank you, Mama. Please hit those thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. We really need those subscribers, so please don't forget to subscribe. And anytime that you do sign on, especially for the newcomers, please wait until about 10 minutes in at least, if not until at least now, to go ahead and give the thumbs up, or they'll think that you're just somebody who's just like my friend and is doing it for me, trying to give me thumbs up, because they will discount you then. So we really need those thumbs up. We really have to get more information out there. We need to reach more people. So all that is very much appreciated. And we're going to go ahead and do a roll of the dice right now to see who gets a. So we have so much to cover today. We're going to do a free card pull. So 1 to 2 cards maybe. So pick one number from 1 through 20 and I will roll the dice. I have a dice that has 20 numbers on it. And if you have a question, add your question to that. And we will go ahead and pull a card for you and anything else that my guides decide they want to tell me about it. So you can do that now. Go ahead and post your numbers and your question if you have one. Some people just want a general, and that's okay too. Gotta get my dice. And if anybody would like to donate for a mini reading here, you can do that also. And then I'm going to show you the board real quick, and then we're going to get on to John's section. And you can donate through what's scrolling here below. It tells you where you can donate. We do Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Square, and Zelle, or however they say it. But I should look that up online. How exactly is that said? No controversy over that. All righty. This box. Alrighty then. Another 10 seconds. I'm going to roll the dice. Got lots of good numbers out there today. Yay. All right, Spirit. Who needs the reading? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 2. I say 1, it says 2. I say goodbye. I say hello, you say goodbye, right? 2, number 2. All right. I think that was in the very beginning here. I see somebody. Robert. Robert's got number 2. Anything particular, Robert? Just so people know, a lot of people. So, general, hi. Hi, Linda. Let's see, anybody else that hopped on here? Okay. Haha. When you said 2 earlier, it felt right. See, you're really tuning in, Robert. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Okay. We will do animal cards here. All right, Spirit, for Robert Fechtow. What does it that he needs to know right now? Work on, focus on. Any words of wisdom or inspiration? That's a really awesome, pretty card. I love it. Look at that. Butterflies and unicorns. Really some magical transformation happening here, Robert. That's interesting. I love it. Unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. That's like some strong stuff, see? And you wonder why you were tuned in? Wow, you're really connecting, and that's awesome. That means, you're really into the spiritual vibe now. I really think you are tuned in, and you've created such a beautiful nature in your backyard, and I bet you that helps, because anytime you do stuff like that, you're actually calling the nature spirits in, and when you do that, nature spirits really like to go to work for you, and that is like really awesome. I love that. Okay, soul card. All right, Spirit for Robert. I'm going to do something a little special here. I'm just going to go ahead and see if there's any added message that I need to give you to after this. Here. All right, you kind of got 2 cards, but I'm picking, I think, the best ones to go out there. All right, we got, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? I know that we all have them. All right, screenshot. What story are you telling yourself when you think about your dreams? What is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Today is soul action. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new beliefs are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, and upgrade it. Due for an upgrade. Woohoo! Wow. All right, Spirit. Anything else you'd like to show me or tell me for Robert here today? They're showing me that ball. You ever watch those cartoons way back when? It goes, in the light of the silvery moon, and you know, that kind of thing. They're showing me this bouncing ball. If you recite certain mantras, they're going to help you and lead the way. And it's almost like using mantras, using rhymes and things like that to connect with spirit and asking them for their direction and their help. It's like you're there and you're going to get the answers. And that's really awesome. So you are being led, you are being shown the way. And then I do feel that dreams, and if you even go into your own backyard and do some meditating, you are ready for the visioning quest. So I do believe they're literally showing you in your waking state as well what you're supposed to do. But whether you pay attention or not, or if you brush it off or say, nah, that can't be, or no, I'm not ready to do that. That's that limiting belief and fear thing coming in. So that is your message for the day. And that's a pretty good message. I love it, Robert. Congratulations on that one. Woohoo! All right. Mitch Miller, this beautiful bouncing ball. Yeah, that's it. That was a good one. Morning, Bev. It's just general and maybe direction of travel. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that until afterwards. All right. Did anyone donate anything? No, I'm just going to, I know they're waiting. So if anyone would like, we're going to move over to this table to donate $5 if you're nearby, $7 to help pay for any kind of shipping. If you get the number 2, this, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a holographic coin. This is shungite. Shungite helps to protect your energy from EMFs. All these pendants have shungite, so you actually get to pick one of those or that coin. We have dragon earrings. We have a sage set with a sunstone in it and a piece of Palo Santo. We have a gold and a silver yes and no coin. These are really cool. They're nice hardy coins. And then we have a sage with a piece of Palo Santo and obsidian attached to it. We have a bag full of all the chakra stones. I'm going to push this back here. All the chakra stones, really nice size ones. So you can use those for healing, laying on of stones, or just carry them with you as you need them. Whichever one. It's number 9. We have a couple of these pendulum boards. They're 2-sided, black and white. That'd be number 12. And we have these cool earrings, like the one eye, right? And then we have a pair of angel earrings, dragon earrings. Yeah, the angel earrings are back here. So if anybody would like to do it, now's the chance. And there's going to be, if you guys like this, I'm sorry, I never turned on the music, so I'm my remote controls over here. We can move up to the $10 board. Right now, this is the $5 board. So if there's something that you'd like or you'd like to donate, let me know. I'll set this here for a moment. And hopefully it doesn't fall. We're going to move forward. All right. I got to scroll up here. Wait, how do I get this? All right. So I'm going to, well, let's see. I got cards. You make the donation. And since if you're close by, I know it could deliver it to you and we don't need shipping and handling. If you chip in $2 towards shipping and handling, I will ship you anything that you've won and I will pay the difference of the shipping. So you don't pick a number or anything. You just make the donation. I have cards here with numbers on them because I wasn't sure if I would lose my dice or not, and sure enough, I did. So I will go ahead and pick a card at random, and that is the number you will win on the board, the item that's on that number. Trying to make this a little fun here. And I think we got a special one in here. Oh, and there's also a 3-card reading in here. It's a wild card. So you can win a 3-card reading as well. Nine, pick up. Oh, you're missing how that works. This is for donations because, I got to pay for this podcast somehow, So it's a donation of $5 for anybody local. And you don't know what you're going to win because I pick one of these cards here. Pretty soon when I find the dice, we'll just be rolling the dice like I did for the reading. So you still want to do this, Bev? I'm going to sing that song now, Robert. In the light of the silvery moon. Hey, Wednesday. Okay. All right. For Bev, we're going to move over here. Yeah. And I'm going to show you that I'm mixing these up a little because I have no idea which is what. These are all new for me. And I'm closing my eyes and I'm just going to pick a card. Whichever one sticks to my fingers. You got number 1. Number 1 is, it's a dragon earring. It actually it's an earring cuff. It goes around your ear and then the other side goes in your ear. So this cuff's on top and the bottom goes in your ear. Isn't that cool? I hope you like that. And you can always pick something else while you're here if you'd like. You need shungite. Pray for number 2. Paid for 2 chances plus shipping. Paid. Praying for number 2. You need shungite. Love it. You paid for 2 chances plus shipping. Cool. All right. Now we have to put something else on that board. So what we will do, what did I say? Yep, that was number 1. So I'm going to remix here. All right, so in place of number 1 now, we will go ahead and make another one of these pendants available. Okay, make one of those pendants available. Whoops. One of these. All right. For Linda Nevers. Now, I done Mo? Okay, cool. We're debating whether to go to a Zhao or not today. I'm really thinking I may not. I don't know if Dreamweaver's going to go. Maybe Auntie might want to go. But after yesterday, I think I'm a little under the weather to conquer the heat. So just let me know what time, Bevan. I'll be here. What? Mine? Or no? Did you say, or you said praying for number 2. So does that mean you are paying for 2 of them, Kayla? I'm sorry if I'm confused. So correct me. Yeah, thank you, John. I'm sorry I'm taking so long, but we'll go a little over. I was supposed to be the band there. Oh, okay, afternoon. All right, just let me know when. Hakuna Matata. Sorry. All right, so no, I sent 1 donation. Okay, so you did for 1, Kayla, because then I know Kayla was first, and we'll go ahead and pick 1 for Kayla. Come on. Number 8. So what was number 8? Oh, that is too funny. These want to go first, these earrings. That's pretty wild. That's the ear cuff. And this is it's a snake or a cobra or something. What is that? Yes, there it is. That's the head of it. So you got the snake earring. That's for Kayla. All right. Whoa. Again, I'm filling all these spaces. Or you want me to go? Let's see. I have a basket here with some other stuff I could put in here too. Let's see. All right. That's really worth what? Let's see. I'll go ahead and put in. This is a bracelet, and it has magnets on the inside. It's worth like $8.99. So, I mean, it's with the number 8. I'll put it in the 8 section, but we'll still keep number 1 as your choice of one of those pendants. Okay. All right. This is for Linda Nevers. She's getting 2 of them. Linda Nevers. Let's pull 2 together here. Let's see what they are. You got number 12 and number 2. The 2s have it. So number 2 is your coin. We got the coin. And number 12 is a board. Woo! Whoops. I'm sorry. I'm not aiming the camera in the right place. So you got a pendulum board. That's pretty wild. If you want, I can go ahead and I will show you the boards. I can show you the boards after this too, Linda, to see if you want a different style. Or do you like this one or this one? We got Medusa over here, and then we have the 3 phases of the moon. I'll give you a choice which one you want. Yep, it is. Bye, Colleen. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, Linda messaged me, so I'll have to look at that. So let me know, Linda. Do you like the moon phases? I thought you might. All right. That's a nice power coin you got there. That's all the shungite and stuff. And let me just see what that message was. Sorry. I really hate that my phone is just acting like this. Oh my God, I just want to like shock my phone. Come on. Move. All right, who messaged me? You do not need to send it to me. It would cost a lot to get to the West Coast. Maybe not as much as you think. It's okay. Oh, so did you? I got to look back. Linda Proctor, did you um, pick one? I think I missed that. And Lynn. Okay, just donate. I just donate. Make you. Oh, okay. So, is that a reading that you want me to do for you, Lynn? Lyn, Lynn. We got a lot of Lindas going on here, so. Okay. I'm just going back and making sure I didn't miss anybody here. Contact Madonna. Someone donation. Okay. Yes. Okay. Do you want me to pull a card for you here, or do you want me to do it offline, Lynn? How would you like me to do that? Yeah, a lot of weird things are happening, John. Black one. Okay, Linda Sulfusberg Proctor. Did you send a donation? Because I didn't. I'm looking back to see where you said you did, so I knew if I was picking for you. I was picking for Linda Nevers, but I could pick one for you, Linda. If you donated, I didn't see that. So, okay, yes, online is fine. Okay. All right. Sorry, John. We're going to be going over a little bit of time. Just bear with me because I got to do a little card reading for Linda. Lynn. Okay, confused. So, Linda Sulfusberg Proctor, would you like to play the game? No, I didn't. Okay. All right. Then we'll hold off and wait here. And Lynn would like a little mini card pull here. I'm actually going to, since it was a particular question she sent me, I'm going to focus on that question, and I'm going to go ahead and pick a card for her. All right, for Lynn Palmer Spirit. And the question that she is asking. Okay. Let me pick the proper card for Lynn. Ooh. Okay. I'm not sure how to read that one other than it possibly may be from that. I'm going to go ahead and pick some other card here too. So it could be because of the death, or it's the ending of something that, and it could be the ending of like your situation, which could be a good thing, but do not trust everybody who's telling you something. You, like that magic marker we got, you want everything in writing. You need to have things in writing. Don't just trust what someone's going to tell you. Wow, that one answered it right on the mark. Okay, I'm going to say, damn, I think now I'm going back to something I think we were discussing. It could be because of a passing. But watch what you're being told and by whom, especially if things happen. You want to see the proof. because you got the abundance card. I like it. The bison, abundance. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. This might be a really good thing to recite because I do believe the abundance is coming your way. May not be coming in a way that, you had hoped, um, but I do believe it is coming. So that's awesome. That's the answer to your question. Ooh. Okay. I hope that has helped. Wow. So I think that's it. You're right. The death is coming. But watch anybody who's maybe in charge of his their beneficiaries or whatever, whoever is taking care of his everything might lie to you. So making sure you get any kind of proof that you can, maybe even beforehand, that would be very helpful because I do think there's something in it for you. But I do also believe that it needs your extra prayers, focus, and energy going into that situation. Yeah, I didn't think you did. So, boy, that's a shame, especially with the animals. That's really messed up. That's hard. It's really hard to do. Damn. Oh, I might do a little more information for you on that soon. Wow. Okay, are we done with the donations for this, and we can move on to John? I know we're over our time, but that's okay because we promised to do this, and it'll be fun. And like I said, with this heat, I don't really think I'm going anywhere. All right, so let's see. I'll have to put. Oh no! 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 That will be, and nobody will take him. I mean, did you call any rescues or anything? Oh, that's really sad. Yeah, we have to talk. We'll have to talk. Wow, that's anybody willing to take a dog that's got a few little quirks about him. The dog needs a home. If anybody's looking for a dog, has no other choice but to get put down otherwise. I know Lynn is not allowed to have any animals. It was originally their dog, and her stepdad was able to take the dog, and now her stepdad is not doing very well at all, and his time is very limited here on Earth. If anyone could take a dog who's in looking for a dog, that would be really helpful here. Please let me know. Pass the word. Let me know. Time is extremely limited right now. Oh, send some prayers to Lynn Palmer, please. A cat, too. Just afraid of unknown people. I don't know, Lynn. Is that dog good with other dogs? I'm not so sure. Can you tell us a little bit about the dog and the cat? How old is the dog? What kind of dog? Um, he gets a little bit of a issue out of the blue, from what I understand. He's bit his owner before, but I mean, I don't think it's like super bad, but he's sensitive or something freaks him out there. We're not sure what. He's been living on a farm for a while. Not the cat. Cat too. Jeez. Yeah, anything you can tell us about it? And I'll go ahead and recap everything you sent, John, after this. But so while I'm going ahead and I'm going to introduce John and stuff, any information that you can post here in the chat, Lynn, so people can see it. If anybody's interested, let me know. Maybe I can get some pictures and stuff for you later. But it's got to happen like super quick, I think, right? He's a blue heeler, 8 years old. Barely lives with a cat, but everybody must find a home. I'm going to say probably this week, right? Not sooner. Cat, I don't know info. Boy, fixed, not declawed. I really hate when stuff like this happens. I have to see if bullies, I have to call bullies and friends and see if they might have any information too. If anybody here on the podcast can't spread the word and want to adopt these babies. Wow. So see, you can't make this stuff up too. The death card came out. I didn't realize it was that bad that fast. All right. So people, we are going to get John on stage here. And you're like in the dark over there.
Yeah, hi. Yeah. Sorry about that. How's everybody doing today? And look, I pray for that. I understand it's difficult with cats and dogs. Like I know a lot of people, with pets. Um, Hopefully maybe even a shelter to take care of them, or just those maybe brokers you can maybe have for people who are like breeders. I literally got a cat who was stuck by the side of the road as a kitten, and someone picked him up, and I got him at a person who breeds, and he's the happiest cat in the world. He's Salem, a black cat. He's 2 years old, and I love him. So hopefully you can do something with them, and they can find a good place.
So
Okay.
she said her stepdad's going downhill very fast. We have to take the animals and find places for them by Monday. Oh, boy.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's
I mean,
tomorrow.
again, I would say find a broker, like a breeder, maybe. That if you can't take them to a shelter, a breeder, maybe would probably help you. Yeah. I mean, it's sad, but hopefully things all turn out for the best. And I'm really praying for you. My prayers and heart goes out to you. And
And
hopefully,
they're also saying that, well, he has a little bit of a bite history. So that's why bullies and friends
oh,
won't take him. And if they bring him to a shelter, you just know what's going to happen. They're going to put him down.
yeah.
So, yeah.
A breeder probably. Well, again, I pray for the dogs and cat. Hopefully they're okay, and hopefully they can figure it out.
Oh, he has Lyme's disease. That makes him a little squirrely, she says. So,
Oh my God.
so anybody willing to take on a pet that has some issues, but it'll prevent them from having to get put down and heartbreak. Double heartbreak there. All right. Well, we have put that out there, and I'll try to work on that a little bit too. Yes, big prayers being sent to Lynn Palmer in that situation. Thank
Me
you.
too. Me too. And I pray as well too. Hope everybody else as well too.
Okay. What happened to your lighting over there?
Oh yeah, I'm just moved in here. We're kind of reorganizing some of the house because I moved. I don't know if you guys knew it, but I used to live in Middleton, well, Wanakee, and I just moved to Massachusetts. Baby move. Really, really excited. So, just things you might see things in different situations. I'm just kind of adjusting stuff. So, I wanted to start off right off the bat. Today we're going to be talking about the rings of Saturn and what Saturn represents. Now, this next image may be a teeny bit graphic, but it provides a context of what I'm saying. Well, before we start first, of course, I like to do a bit of intro. So this is something that people need to understand. We're getting through the base level things. Now we're going to start getting to concrete astrology and actually useful things. So normally in a circle, there's 360 degrees. There are 12 signs of the zodiac, and basically 30 degrees for each sign. That makes any sense? So if you're born on a certain day, look up the degree. That's why the birth time is really important, because it helps with the degrees and everything else. 30 times 12 is 360. That's pretty much what that means. So again, what does degree mean? Well, the lower the degree, the stronger the impact of that sign is prevalent. Like for instance, if you're born on after the equinox, spring equinox, which is 1 degree of Aries, it'll show up more prevalent in the chart. It'll be more kind of powerful, so to speak. At the end of it, if you're born like on 29 or 28 degree Aries, it won't be as strong. It'll be kind of more the energy kind of go dissipating, going away, and in anticipation for the next sign. Like if you're born on 28 degrees Aries, then you're the energy is getting ready for Taurus, so to speak. But it's still in Aries, so it's still there. Generally speaking, if you're on the 15, you're kind of in the middle. That kind of shows, what it really means and stuff like that. So this is the image I wanted to say. Now I'll explain in a second. Saturn has a bad rep, but it's also really helpful as well too. I don't know if you guys know about the story of Kronos and the Greek gods. Well, he was a Titan, and he gave birth to Zeus and all the other Olympian gods. And he was told by a prophecy, a seer, that his sons would overthrow him, and he literally ate his own children to survive.
Jeez.
Like that's Saturn. I mean, I know it's really brutal and harsh, but if you think about the times where, if you're a pioneer out in the desert or you're stuck or you have to work, 3 or 4 days, that's Saturn. You have to take on responsibility. It's very more serious, but it's also, it's just about just surviving and just, structures, keeping things in place, doing your laundry, doing your taxes, cleaning your house, just everything, is structured, which is important. It's very, very important. It's basically ruling the 3D matrix, so to speak. It's father of Saturn rules time. So again, the 3D matrix of time, everything is slowed down. So again, like with the bank, if you take out a loan, doesn't matter what the energy is like. If you have an interest rate, you have to pay that interest rate. You have to pay your bills on time and stuff like that. It also rules Aquarius, which is about rules. So again, rules are always changing. Like with COVID, you saw all these new restrictions. That's Aquarian. We're kind of moving into a Saturn-based thing, but it's mostly Capricorn. That's what Capricorn is. But it's father of harvest, meaning you reward yourself. You reap what you sow. If you work really hard, you'll get rewarded. It's father of abundance, and it's also, of course, it basically rules kind of money. Well, Taurus rules money too. Taurus is more just investments. Capricorn is more of like the CEO, pretty much. It's just big banks and just achievements and stuff. It's also on the light side, it's father protectors. See, Superman, he's protecting people. It's father of honor, father of protection, father of integrity, and father of tradition. It's funny because you think about it. Christmas was actually originally, people always forget, it was actually in the time of Scorpio and Sagittarius. And of course, you don't know, Sagittarius are pretty loud, and so are Scorpios. And the Catholic Church actually moved it to December because that's when it was more serious. They didn't want people going crazy because people were getting killed because it was so rampant and crazy and stuff like that. So that's pretty much why. And if you look around Christmas, it's all about gifts. It's all about giving gifts and being friendly. But again, it's very traditional and serious. You put on some music, you all huddle around a tree, and it's very pretty, which is fine. But that's a little funny thing. Okay, and as you said before, it's got the same thing in nature. I mean, unfortunately, the strong get stronger and the weak get weaker. And that's the thing about Capricorn in general is that like when with Saturn, if you put in the work, you'll get rewarded. But again, it people who put in more work will get rewarded stronger, and people who don't work generally get weaker. It's just how it is. Again, that's why Saturn is very helpful. If you pay your taxes on time, if you pay your bills, you'll be protected. You'll have Father Saturn to protect you. That's generally what happens. And then it builds resources and other stuff as well, too. So that's pretty much what Saturn is. Saturn, and in my opinion, I've actually grown to appreciate Saturn because it's shown me that, it's very serious. And I know it's annoying. No one really likes, filing paperwork. But at the end of the day, if you have the receipts, you'll be protected. That's why, if you live in a 3D reality, people talk about quantum mechanics. The reason why if you try to do magical stuff, it won't work because you're in a very 3D dense reality. It's protection, but it's also can be very harsh at times too. It also rules money. Again, if you look at a person's natal chart and you look at what sign Saturn is in, you'll see how they relate their relationship to money. If their Saturn is in Taurus or Capricorn, they're very good with money. They're very strict, very disciplined. And it's not even just money, it's material values as well, too. They'll be very good with making sure every single utility is received. If Saturn is in an opposite sign, like, I don't know, Cancer or other stuff, it might be a bit more harder for people to keep track of stuff. Or other things like in Leo, it's hard because it's like you always want to have fun, but again, it's like you need to make sure you hold on to your resources. So that's pretty much, I have Saturn in Aries, so I tend to just be very impulsive at times, but I've managed to work with it. It's great. An example. I want to start doing examples now. So right now, Saturn is in Pisces. It's in the third decan, which means it's in kind of its weaning phase. But if you look over the last couple of years, Pisces is again. Do you remember the things we had? We had the elements. We had gases, liquids, and we had gases, liquids, and we had solids. Gases were mutable, solids were cardinal, and then fixed things were fixed. That's the most things like that. So Saturn and Pisces, it's mutable water, and again, Pisces is occulted. It's hidden. It's also kind of delusional. It rules religion. It's no occurrence that in 1993 to 1996 Saturn was in Pisces. That's when you had the mega churches blow up. The mega churches blew up during that time. The last time Saturn was in Pisces, and what's happening now is that's what the debt is ballooning. You have all these crazy migrant situation stories popping up because Saturn's in Pisces. When it goes into Aries next year, that's going to be a whole other can of worms. That's where it's going to get very, very
Dicey.
interesting. What?
Dicey, I said.
Yeah, well, not even that. The other thing, because again, Saturn is a structure. When it's in Pisces, right now it's about being a good Christian, being a good moral character. Opening your arms to these migrants and saying, you know what, treat others as you want to be treated. I want to give them love. But at the same time, there's a lot of just, as I said, a lot of deception and just, hidden stuff going on too. And it's very interesting. So yeah, so that's pretty much Saturn. I mean, again, it's very straightforward. It's very serious. It rules honor. As I said, it rules honor, integrity, protection, traditional values. And it will last long term. Saturnian people have a lot of like Saturn aspects in this chart. Think long term. They have a 10, 20-year plan, and it's very, very like that. If you and so yeah, pretty much that's it. A person is I'll bring a picture later, but yeah, that's it. So now I'm going to advertise myself, as I mentioned in the chat. So I myself am planning on doing astrological readings for people. If you want, today, if you guys, I'll do this maybe next week too. You guys can have 7 minutes for free. I was thinking of maybe charging people in general $1.5 per minute. So if you do an hour with me, that's around like $90 or so. But if you do 30, it's less. And then the thing I'm really excited about is I want to teach you guys my tips and tricks. I want to teach you everything that I've learned, and so you can teach yourself. I've tutored children and adults of all ages. I've tutored children how to program. I've taught people how to do art, and I'm very, very good at explaining insanely complex things and explaining that of a child, to that of a 5-year-old. And I think it'd be a really, really cool idea to help you guys to be, because again, it's very, very important because astrology never lies. It's very, very neutral. And that's the thing about it. That's why astrology is so important. You can know what's going on. And as I've said before, it's been a very slow process, but we're headed towards this is like the changing of the ages, where there's going to be a rise in, again, both freedom of people coming into their own truth and making a whole new society that's free, or a society where you have global governance, not global government, global governance. Those are two different terms. Global government won't happen, but I'm talking about all these rules, and you've seen with COVID how you couldn't leave your state without getting certain things done, and it's going to be like that, but like 10 times more in the next couple years ahead. So, but again, it's not. It's just it's a guide. It's like a compass, it's a map, and I would love to help people out if they need anything. So yeah, so that is my presentation. I'm going to quickly stop sharing my screen really quickly. There we go. All right, yeah. So does anybody have any questions for me in general? Yeah, I'm getting my survival too. I'm telling you, my Saturn return, I've had a very, very interesting couple years. It's been very hard on me, and it's made me grow as a person. And it's kind of like when the soul grows up. That's a Saturn return. So I feel whoever has a Saturn return, I hear you. Same thing.
I don't even know what mine is. I'm not sure.
I'd have to look, Jade, but yeah. May I ask LP?
I have my chart done somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure where I put it.
I want to ask LP. Tell me, when was your Saturn? When did you notice well, let's see. Saturn went into Pisces. I don't want. I'll look this quickly. Saturn went into Pisces. Hold on. Saturn went into Pisces in 2023, and it goes until 2026. So think about your life after, like, from 2022 onward. How has your life like been? I'm curious to hear. LP, mind telling me?
LP says, I can't understand all that. 22/12, 1995, 12:03 a.m. 2022, my tower fell.
Well, what was your life like? Yeah. Yep, yep,
6-year relationship.
yep, yep.
Uh,
I feel you. Yep. It's very, very, what's crazy, it's going to retrograde back into Pisces and go into Aries again. My Saturn's at the 0 degree of Aries, so I'm going to technically get 2 Saturn returns, and I'm having a child, and I think it's going to be a very, very, very bumpy ride. But
you
I'm
know,
looking forward to it.
he likes the
Yeah, I had an
challenge.
ego death. Yeah, that happened to a lot of people. Again, it's just growing up. That's where you truly grow up and you let go of your old paths and everything else. Yeah, LP, again, I would love to help you out if you want. Again, like I said, I strongly recommend, well, you're probably fine now, but I could help you out with stuff too. But yeah, it's crazy.
If anybody is like interested in taking advantage of, I don't know, how did you want to do the readings online? Did you want to like do them separately? Because if you did your
I think
7 minutes for free,
I
is
think
that a part of something else? Like they can say, all right, I want 30 minutes. Maybe the first 7 minutes is for free or something like that.
well, I think that it all depends if people feel comfortable with it because, like I said, in astrology, you if someone's an abusive person, it's going to show up. If someone's an alcoholic or has alcoholic tendencies, that'll show up too. I think it's better for me to do it privately, just because I want to be able to just help people out. If people want to do it
Sure.
publicly, that's fine
Yeah.
too. But I just
My
think that
Saturn's in Aries as well, and says, yeah, that explains why you've been going through hell for like the last couple of years.
yeah. Well, you wait till Saturn goes in Aries. But like I said, everyone is going to be changed because all the planets are shifting from ground and water, which is about traditional values, feeling good, and also manipulation by the media and all this other stuff, to fire and air. So I believe that within the next 5 years, you're going to see massive, massive shit with technologies. Oh, sorry, to be disruptive. You're going to see massive, massive things dealing with technologies, new structures, and again, like I said, a new type of government or new power players. Again, 2025, it's going to begin to shift, but 2026 onward is a brave new will. I don't know because people have free will. That's the thing you guys have to understand too. And again, I'm a weather forecaster. I can tell you that it's going to rain. But what people do with that information is on themselves. I don't know what will happen to the future of America or if China will go up. I don't know because there's so many things happening that free will can have a massive, huge impact. Look what's happening right now. The election, Trump versus Kamala. Yeah, there are some base things that are probably going to happen, but again, I don't know. But guiding yourself through it so you know what's going to happen can help have a major, major influence. And this goes with all forms of spirituality. Like connecting yourselves with the spirit is very, very important right now because, like I said, there's literal mind control going on in all forms of media right now that are making just people just hate each other and just turn against each other. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bumpy ride, as they say.
Yeah, well, yeah. So
Arizona.
again, as I said, just get the things that make you feel happy. Get DVDs. Get maybe stuff that you really gives you comfort. Because once everything goes into fire and air, good luck. It's any. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's especially in 2026. That's a fire horse in Chinese Vedic, but that's the thing. Yeah. And also, yeah, LP Palmer. That's why, again, yeah, what's happening with you? You're entering like me. I had a massive I had to move. Like it was just out of the blue, and it was just it. But again, it all turns out for the better at the end of the day. So yeah. So yeah, I want to say, you guys, thank you, Jade, for having me. I'm more than happy to help out with anyone else. Like I said, I have my number, I put it in the chat. Feel free to text me, call me, or email me. And yeah, I do 7 minutes for free. You can tie in some basic questions. But again, then after that, I can discuss if I want to help you out some more.
All right, and thank you so much, John.
Thank you, Jade,
We
for having me.
always enjoy having you on here. I just want to recap something real quick
Sure.
because Lynn did, like, she texted me. The reason why the blue tick healer, is that what we call it? The reason why he bites, it's a thing when you take off his harness. It's I don't know if it's a security thing or what, but it's when his harness gets taken off. It's when he might have a tendency to bite. It's I don't know. It's probably like thinks you're removing a security blanket or something. So it's not like he just bites all the time or something like that. So I just wanted to. So he has the Lyme history, mental issues, and he has an undocumented bite history with taking off his harness. So I just wanted to recap that. So if there was anybody able to, still consider rescuing him, he's got a day. So 24 hours is what we have. I kind of wish I knew this a little sooner. I would have done a post, but Lynn, maybe we can work on this together. If you can even send me a picture, if you have a picture of them, that really helps, and we can do some sort of post on Facebook with some of the people I know, and maybe there we might be able to find someone also. But so, and the cat could be in a safe place for a while, but because of a bite history, I guess the shelter or whatever won't take him or whatever. So, um, the dog needs a place ASAP. All right, so thank you all for tuning in with us today. Thank you for all the newcomers. Don't forget to give those thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. We have all kinds of different things happening all the time. We're gonna like liven this show up, and if you guys want, you can tell me if you want more $5 thingies on our little roll for the prize thing, or $10. We can move up, or we can even maybe do both. We can do $5. All right, who wants the $5? Who wants the $10? And I can make another board this way we know what's what. All right, we're trying to make fun, and we'll see you when you get here for people picking up their stuff. And for Linda Nevers, make sure you send me a private text there with your address so I can send out your goodies. All right. And John says, great seeing everyone again. And yes, definitely, have a blessed week. Enjoy the fall that's coming. I know it's still too darn hot here in Wisconsin. I really want to take advantage of um, Wajawa and the Dells, but it's going to be a hot, fiery mess right now, I think. But I am going to Cranfest. So also that's another thing we'll probably be talking about next week, though, because that's not until like the 29th. I might be switching the 29th program to either that Saturday or that Monday. So keep tuned in, because when I go to Cranfest, we have to leave early in the morning to get there when they start, or you do not get a parking spot. So the 29th, I got other things going on probably the rest of the week. We usually always go on the last day on Sunday, catch all the good sales in the parade. So most likely it's going to be Sunday. So I will have to change the podcast to one of those days. All right. Much love and light to you all. We'll see you next week. Namaste. Of course, this thing is giving me a hard time signing up.